Hey, what's going on everyone else in chat from Hoopla. Today I bring you a highly anticipated sneaker review on the Nike Kyrie 5s. In my hand I have a taco colorway, which is actually a special edition player exclusive designed by the artist Taco from Odd Future. And I was so lucky to be able to cop these in a Nike Taco pop-up truck a couple weeks ago, and I've got to say, these look crazy. Do you see this humongous Nike swoosh right here on the shoe? And it's 3M? Yeah, you heard that right. It's 3M. Like I said, this is a special edition player exclusive, just for Taco. But the general release model is pretty much the same exact shoe, except with the smaller swoosh. And first things first, I know you guys just watched the action part of the review, and I've got to say I'm very disappointed because I forgot to use, the Kyrie Taco basketball in the review. Also, along with the socks that I caught from the Taco pop-up truck. And, your boy just took a big L on that in a sneaker review. But hey, at the end of the day, it's the sneakers that's what's important. There are a lot of cool detailings on the Nike Kyrie 5, such as the green and black camel pattern all around the upper. There is a huge 3M Nike swoosh that's different from the general model. Then you have the words hungry and humble in front of the shoe. There's also a Taco stamp along with the Kyrie signature on the upper. And lastly, the Roman numeral 5 for Kyrie's 5th signature shoe. To me, the shoe just looks really, really dope. The silhouette of the shoe looks really sleek. I'm a big fan of the Taco edition and also the regular model. What's exciting is that there are some new technology in the Nike Kyrie 5s, so let's just get straight into the review. As always, we're going to start off with the traction. The Kyrie 5 has a solid rubber outsole that is inspired by the Hamza hand tattoo on Kyrie Irving's left arm, which symbolizes protection for him and keeps him away from bad luck. The outsole is curved and wraps up to the sides of the midsole, helping maintaining traction through your entire step while enhancing your ability to roll through your strides. With the Hamza tattoo traction pattern of the outsoles, basically meaning that it protects Kyrie from bad luck, doesn't really, protect him from bad luck in terms of the traction. What I mean by that is that the traction on the Kyrie 5 is very inconsistent. It's either a hit or a miss. It could be really bad or really good. And my God, when I meant bad, when I was hooping on any types of mildly dusty courts, I was slipping and sliding. I was slipping from the performance review to the pickup games to my league games. It was pretty bad, man, especially in the beginning, in the break-in process. But here is the good part. As I hooped in the shoes more and more, the outsole does begin to break in more and more where you are getting better traction. Another issue is that the shoe does pick up a lot of dust. Every time I finish hooping in these, I really gotta dust off the shoes. I'd be like smacking them. Like right now, you can see there's still some dust on the shoe. On super clean courts, it was gripping no problem, and even outdoors, it held up fairly well. I just wish that the shoe was more consistent on all types of surfaces. For the materials, the Kyrie 5 has an engineered mesh upper that is both flexible and supportive. The materials feel really nice, especially the engineered mesh. It's soft and flexible and requires no break-in time. It's a 3/4 mid-cut shoe, which follows the trends of the previous Kyrie models. I really like how the rear collar was resculpted compared to the Kyrie 4s, which it actually had that split. Let me show you guys right here. The split right here in the Kyrie 4s really dug into the back of my Achilles heel, which kind of gave me some minor pains. But with the Kyrie 5, it doesn't have that split, which is a really good thing. It didn't give me that same problem. Breathability is not the greatest on the Kyrie 5s, due to the fact that the fly trap shroud that covers on top of the upper. Basically, the shroud just compresses all the heat onto the shoe, and every time I finish hooping, when I take out the shoe is pretty steamy in there. But overall, the materials on the Kyrie 5s was really nice. It's soft, it's flexible, and didn't give me any issues whatsoever. For support and lockdown, the Kyrie 5 has a new containment system of an overlay inspired by a Venus fly trap integrated with fly wires to clamp down over your midfoot to give you excellent lockdown. It also has a padded collar that provides support for your Achilles tendon. In the beginning, when I first looked at the shoe and the fly trap shroud that covers on top of the midfoot, I wasn't really a fan based off how it looks at first, but when I have these in person, it actually looks pretty tight. And what's even better about the shroud is that it actually works. With the fly wires integrated underneath the shroud, it pulls down the shroud when you're tying up the laces to compress your midfoot to give you a really good lockdown containment. And once again with the Kyrie 5s, it has an elevated outsole that rises above the midsole, which gives you good support for lateral movements where your foot does not roll over. Another thing that I noticed with the Kyrie 5 is that it's not as rounded compared to its previous models, where I felt like with the rounded outsole and midsole, I felt like I wasn't really stable when I be hooping, where I always have that insecurity where I feel like my foot is going to roll over and sprain my ankle. But with the Kyrie 5, it's not as rounded, which is great because it gives you more stability. For cushion, the Nike Kyrie 5 features Nike's new Air Zoom Turbo, which is an articulated cushioning setup that follows the curved shape of the outsole. There is no zoom in the heel, but to me that's okay because I'd rather have it in the forefoot. Basically, what Air Zoom Turbo is that the whole air unit is cut up to improve the flexibility of the air cushioning unit to fit the outline of both the feet and the outsole. And to be honest with you guys, with the Nike Zoom Turbo cushioning setup on the Kyrie 5s, it feels kind of similar to the Kyrie 4s, except that it's not as stiff and it is a little bit more flexible with the movements that you make. Thus, the cushioning on the Kyrie 5s is very responsive. You're still going to get that very low to the ground feel, which caters to Kyrie's playstyle, and it's pretty comfortable. It has a really good heel to toe transition, which gives you a really smooth and comfortable ride. Basically, with any signature shoe, in this case the Nike Kyrie 5s, it's more catered to Kyrie's playstyle, where he moves really fast up and down the court, and also his quick start and stop play. So if you guys are a small guard or any hooper who doesn't really require a lot of cushioning, these right here are pretty good. As far as comfort and size fit goes, for the Kyrie 5s, they run true to size. Whatever size you guys had it in previous models, it's pretty similar. It has a half booty design that gives you a snug, precise fit, which is slightly a bit narrow up front, but not enough to go a half size down. Getting your foot into the shoe can be a little difficult, especially with the shroud right here up front. You're gonna have to kind of maneuver your foot around in order to slip your foot in. And definitely I recommend y'all to try it out in store before purchasing. The overall comfort and fitment of the shoe is pretty solid. I didn't really have any problems or issues in terms of pain, in terms of the comfort and the fitment. It's all pretty good. In terms of pricing, the Nike Kyrie 5 retails for $130, which is a $10 increase from its previous model, which is still pretty good because it still falls within the fairly affordable price range. The taco colorway that I have right here is actually sold out by now, but the Black Magic colorway is actually releasing on November 22nd, so stay tuned on that. And for my overall rating for the Nike Kyrie 5s, I'm going to give these a score of a 4 out of 5. I have got to say that the Kyrie 5 is an upgrade compared to the Kyrie 4s. There are elements that are improved and better in the Kyrie 5, such as the Nike Zoom Turbo cushioning setup, along with the Flytrap shroud for lockdown. If you're kind of like a hooper like Kyrie who likes to stay more low to the ground, you like to be chopping and dicing on the court, y'all gonna like the new technology and setup on these. It really helps you move freely in a flexible way. And for all y'all who are looking for a lot more cushioning, for the hoopers who like to play above the rim or who likes to jump a lot, these might not be for you, but you guys can still give it a shot. Overall, I am really digging the new Nike Kyrie 5s, from the silhouette to the new technology. Overall, it's a really solid performance hoop shoe. Thank you guys for watching that sneaker review on the Nike Kyrie 5s. Man, the Nike Kyrie 5 is a super highly anticipated sneaker, man. Kyrie's one of the best players in the league, and he has one of the top signature sneaker lines in the game right now. And with the Kyrie 5s, I've got to say they are a pretty good, solid performance hoop shoe. Let me know down in the comments below, what are some of your thoughts on the new Kyrie 5s? Do you guys like them? Do you guys dislike them? And for those who actually do have the shoe, how will it perform for you guys? Also, let me know what other sneaker reviews you guys would like me to review. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys like the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the middle. Check out these other sneaker reviews up here. Also, make sure to hit that notification bell button to stay notified every time I release a new video. Check out my social media in the description box down below. And until next time, Nelson from Hoop and Life, I'm out. Peace.